Desolated and confused by.
Seriously though, Edwin, please, what's going on?
Seriously though, she says. Seriously though. Did you hear that? Seriously though. They're winding you up with that. They have a slightly offbeat sense of humour. Some jokes travel, some don't. That's what I always say. I expect you'll be asking me for a light next. You see, our two guests still think I'm an uptight little coward with no sense of humour. The sort of person who'll believe anything. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. To our friendship. Please, help yourself. Don't wait to be served. It's not that kind of house.
I can't eat anymore.
Well, don't hold back. You're not on the orphanage now, Joe. Don't hold back. Your juice is terrific, Babette.
Oh, I'm delighted.
Juice with a decent burgundy. And all we really need now is a tablecloth.
Gottlieb, did you hear that?
It's not essential, Gottlieb. A nice white linen tablecloth with candlesticks.
Anna!
Perhaps with a floral pattern. White flowers, of course. Something delicate like you see on those frosted window panes. But it's not essential, Gottlieb. It's not essential. In prison, we didn't have them either.
Anna!
In prison?
Where on earth is she?
Have you been to prison?
Anna, bring a tablecloth right away.
Very good.
And you don't happen to have finger bowls, do you?
Oh?
And perhaps a few serviettes, or does one say napkins?
Of course.
You may find it childish, Babette, but ordinary people are like that, I'm afraid. Take Joe, father of miner, never seen a salt grinder in his life. Well, of course, it's the dream of his poor, wasted life to sit at a table with nice cutlery and crystal glasses.
Oh, we can provide that.
Ah, but it's not essential.
It's fine.
I hope I'm not taking this the wrong way, Babette, but, you know, when you're fresh out of prison, deprived of cultivated society for months on end. Do you know what that is? He's never seen one in his life. That's his linen, damask linen.
So, what am I meant to do with it?
Well, like this.
And where's our nice salt grinder, Anna?
Oh, Mr. Bateman said so.
Get it.
You said get rid of it.
No, I said get it. That's what I'm saying. Where in God's name is it?
In your left-hand trouser pocket.
Calm down now.
Well, it's not my fault.
Calm down. It's the weather, you know, friends from the south.
Come on, friends, drink up.
I used to have goose every day, of course, back when I was a waiter. You know, dashing down those long corridors, plate full of goose right there in the palm of my hand. Well, you know. Then, of course, where do you wipe your fingers? That's the question. The answer, in your hair. And to think, other people have crystal finger bowls for that. That's what I can't get out of my mind. The crystal finger bowls. Do you know what it is to be traumatized?
No.
They explained it all to me in prison.
How did you end up in prison?
Babette,
How did I end up in prison?
you don't ask people things like that.
I often ask myself the same question. Like I said, I was a waiter, a little head waiter. And then out of the blue, they mistook this little head waiter for a big-time arsonist. Arrested me in my own home. I was so taken aback, I went along with it. I was lucky for that. They sent 7 extremely charming policemen. When I explained I had no time to talk, I've got to get to the restaurant, they told me the restaurant had been burnt down.
Burnt down?
Yes, during the night apparently.
Burnt down?
Fine, I said, in that case I have got time. The restaurant was just a pile of smouldering timbers by the time we got there. I could see it from the little barred window in the police van.
And then?
After the chanson. We used to have this in the restaurant. Good year too. Anyway, there I am, sitting in prison, fiddling with my handcuffs. And who do they bring in? But him! Cheers, Joe.
Cheers. Are you the arsonist, I ask him? And I offer him a cigarette and he says, well, excuse me, officer. Even though you think I'm an arsonist, I'm afraid I haven't got a light.
But I've got guests.
Who is it then, Gottlieb?
It's that doctor of philosophy.
What are those things over there?
Oh, the candlestick.
Why are you hiding them away?
Bring them over.
Oh, Mr. Bateman, you said...
I said bring them over.
Joe, can you imagine they have these beautiful candlesticks and they hide them away? You got any matches?
Me? No.
Sad to say, we don't have any matches.
Ah.
Oh,
But I do.
let's have them then!
No, allow me.
One then, the doctor of philosophy.
I don't understand a word he's saying, madam. He's waiting by the stairs, says he can no longer be silent.
He says he wants to speak to my husband in private.
Yes, he says he wishes to expose a scandal.
What kind of scandal?
I don't understand a word he says, Mrs. Bateman. He could say it 100 times, but I still wouldn't understand. Something about wanting to dissociate
You can't beat candlelight for atmosphere, don't you agree, Babette?
Yes, it is true.
I'm all for atmosphere.
Absolutely.
Schmidt, table manners.
Oh, leave him alone.
He has no manners, Babette. Eats like a pig. I'm so sorry. I'm simply appalled, but how could he have table manners? From coal miner's cottage to children's home to, well...
I know.
From the children's home to the circus.
I know.
From the circus to the theatre.
I know. The theatre?
Ah, fake Babette.
theatre. Where?
Backstage.
Oh, but he's very talented. Have you seen him do his ghost?
No, not now.
Why not?
I mean, I was only in the theatre a week before it burnt down.
Burned down.
Oh, come on, don't be shy.
Burnt down.
Don't be shy, come on. Ah, see what I mean? Terrific ghost.
Scary.
Oh, poor baby.
Settle down, everybody.
Theatre language, Babette. He learned that after only a week of rehearsals. Amazing, eh? Of course, that was before the fire.
But will everyone please stop talking about fires?
Settle down, everybody.
Ready?
Everyone! Everyone!
God, Liam, didn't we sing at Stratford?
Salzburg.
Oh, Salzburg.
Biederman! Biederman!
Terrific performance, huh?
Biederman! Biederman!
You have to ask, who are you?
Me?
Otherwise, he can't do his big speech.
Oh, all right. Who am I?
No, we've got to ask who he is.
Oh, I see.
Dost thou not hear me?
No, Joe. Stop. Take it from the top.
Every man be the man.
Let me guess. Are you meant to be dead?
Oh, don't be stupid.
Well, who else can he be?
You're meant to ask, who are you? You could be Hamlet's father, or Banquo. Well, that stone statue, you know, what's his name? In Don Giovanni.
Who calls me
Keep going.
Biederman? Biederman.
Answer him, he's talking to you.
Dost thou not hear me?
All right then, who are you?
I am the ghost of Netling!
Stop! You moron! Netchling? You can't play Netchling, it's not hard. He was buried today.
Exactly.
Mrs. Biederman, don't worry. It's not him. How could you be so tasteless?
Couldn't think of who else to be.
Netchling? What a choice! An old colleague of Mr. Biederman's, a faithful employee, laid to rest this very day, white as a tablecloth, pale and gleaming like damask, cold and stiff. And you decide to put him on the stage? Word of honour, Mrs. Biederman, that was not Netchling.
Sorry.
Let's all sit down.
Was that it?
How about a cigarette?
Look, go and look at poor Mr. Biederman. He's trembling all over. Thank you, Mr. Biederman, most kind. I suppose you think it's funny, when you know very well the Netchling stuck his head in an oven, forgetting everything Gottlieb done for him. 14 years Mr. Biederman gave that man work. 14 years. And what thanks does he get
Let's
for
not
it?
talk about it anymore.
That's your thinking.
Shall I, sing us a song?
What song?
Let me see. London's burning, London's burning.
That's enough.
Fetch the engines, fetch the engines. Fire, 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 fire.
He's drunk.
Pour on wee wee, pour on wee wee.
Don't listen, Mrs. Biederman.
London's burning, London's burning. Fetch the engines, fetch the engines. Fire, 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 fire. Pour on water, pour on water. London's burning, London's burning. Fetch the engines, fetch the engines. Fire, 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 fire.
Pour on water, pour on water. Well then, cheers.
Cheers!
What was that?
Silence.
No, joking apart.
It's the arsonist, that's what it is, the arsonist!
Don't shout. Oh, at least they're not for us.
Where are they heading?
Where the south wind comes from.
At least they're not for us.
It's our normal procedure. We set off a false alarm in some poor district on the outskirts of town, and later, when things are really hotting up, they find their way back has been blocked.
But joking apart.
Oh no, but that's how we do it. Joking apart.
Let's just stop the nonsense, please. There's a limit. Look at my wife. She's as white as a sheet.
You look so good yourself.
After all, a siren is a siren. It's not something I find funny. There are limits. And there's a fire out there somewhere. There's a fire. Otherwise, the fire brigade wouldn't be out.
We have to go.
What already?
I'm afraid so.
Fetch the engines, fetch the engines.
Let's have a compliment. And you, Anna? Don't just stand there with your mouth open. Just between us, enough is enough. My wife has a heart condition. I'd like you to stop joking about people setting fire to things.
But we're not joking.
We're arsonists.
Now listen, and I'm very serious about this.
You see, we're very serious about this.
Very serious.
Why don't you believe us?
Your house is in a perfect position, Mr. Beeding. Surely you realise that. You're going to be one of 5 fires all in a circle around the petrol station. We can't attack them directly because they're guarded now. But with the fires all around and the south wind blowing, well,
I don't believe it.
Gottlieb, if you really think we're arsonists, why not say so?
It's not that I think you're arsonists. That's not true. You do me an injustice. I don't think you're arsonists.
you swear.
I swear. I swear you're not arsonists.
Who do you think we are then?
You're my friends. Where are you going now?
It's time.
I swear, as God is my witness.
God!
Yes.
You see, Billy doesn't believe in God, and well, neither do you, so you can swear as long as you like.
What can I do to make you believe me?
Give us your matches.
What?
We're right out of matches.
I'm
If you don't think we're arsonists,
matches.
As a sign of trust.
I light them all, dude. He's not sure, can you see? He's not sure!
Quiet! Not in front of my wife.
Coffee will be ready in a moment. You're leaving.
Well, my friends, it's a great pity, but well, the main thing is you have realised that week. I don't want to make any big speeches, but well, why don't we use first names and drink a toast of friendship?
Tell your husband he shouldn't open another bottle on our account. It's really not worth it now.
Nothing's too much trouble for you, my friends. Nothing's too much trouble. Anything you'd like, anything at all, just say. A toast to friendship. Joe? Billy?
Time to go, I'm afraid.
Must be off.
Babette.
It was a delightful evening.
Oh, one more thing, Holly.
What?
I think you know.
Is there anything you'd like me to do?
The matches.
Anna, what's wrong? You were upset.
Well, if you look at the back, you can see it. The whole side of the car.
Well, it's not our house. At least it's not our house.
I can no longer be silent. And besides, deeply distressed by the recent events which in my view can only be regarded as a criminal, would like to make a bold statement. I'm removing myself from it. I said what I have to say. Listen, Mr. Chairman, I was a gamekeeper, earnest and honest. I knew exactly what they were doing up in your attic, but what I didn't know is they were doing it because they liked it.
Doctor! Listen, you, Doctor, what am I meant to do with this?
Gottlieb?
He's gone.
Did you give them, Gottlieb? I saw you. Was it matches, was it?
Well, why not?
You gave them matches.
Yes! If they don't have matches of their own, they can't possibly be arsonists, can they? Babette. My darling Babette.
There is that much that is senseless, but nothing more senseless than the story that's just been told.
A story once started which killed many people, but didn't kill everyone and failed to change anything.
First story's told. Second story's told.
Spend long enough looking into the future. We foresee the revenge of the outcome.
Stupidity dressed as fate. Always stupidity, blazing and burning, till it cannot be put out. Third story's told.
Woe unto us!